Timbuktu's historic mausoleums were destroyed during the occupation of the city in northern Mali. These mausoleums have risen from the ruins. Local builders took the responsibility to rebuild the structures. The UN struggled to raise money for the campaign. There is an interview about this process with Alassane Hossey, the head mason of Timbuktu. He shows a piece of turban and says that is a ½ meter when it is unfolded. It's 1 meter before the French arrived and they switched to the metric system. Builders used their turbans to measure the houses. When the UN became interested in restoring the mausoleums, Hossey, a traditional builder, decided to take part in this job. Rebuilding process started with a library next to the historic Jingareba Mosque. Hossey began to rebuild what the occupiers had torn down. When the occupiers began destruction of Timbuktu, the population suffered. The occupiers did not understand that it is part of the World Heritage. When the occupiers left, the population did not have means to rebuild the mausoleums. The occupiers destroyed a total of 14 mausoleums in Timbuktu during their occupation, and others in northern Mali during 2012. An alleged fighter was charged with the destruction of the mausoleums and a mosque. He appeared at the International Criminal Court. The 40-year-old suspect was charged with the war crime of attacking religious or historical monuments. Human rights groups have welcomed the arrest of the alleged attacker. These groups also expect more charges against him, including rape and forced marriage. The occupiers took what they wanted. They committed crimes which were far more serious than the burning of the manuscripts. Timbuktu is a historic center of Islamic learning and is listed as a World Heritage Site. When the occupiers forced their version of law on the population, they also took the control of the city's soul, the government's World Heritage Department. The mausoleums have been restored. The mosque and manuscripts are still waiting. The next phase of the restoration will start soon. UNESCO is attempting to raise $11 million to help restore Timbuktu's treasures. UNESCO has already raised $3 million in 6 months.